apprentice, come over here and hand me the jars.
Master, I get that we need to mummify Ankh Hor, but what are these jars really for?
That's a very good question. Let me ask you something. Where do we go when we die?
Well, hopefully to paradise and live in the field of reeds. But only if we make it past all the obstacles and monsters, and of course there's the evil snake Apophis who will try to destroy us.
Exactly. So when we die there's a really long journey to make and it's very dangerous. But don't you think it would be good to have some help?
Oh yes, definitely.
Well, that's what these jars are for. They represent the 4 sons of Horus. Do you remember Horus? He's the falcon-headed god of the sky.
Yes, I remember him.
Well, his sons are really important. Shall I tell you their story?
Yes, please.
It all began in the chaotic waters of Nun, just after the world was made. Horus and Isis made a lily flower grow out of the water. And when it bloomed, inside were 4 gods. Human-headed Imseti, the kindly one. Jackal-headed Dwamutef, he who adores his mother. Baboon-headed Hapi, the oarsman. And falcon-headed Kebasenwef, he who refreshes his brothers. They are known as the Shining Ones, and you can see them shining in the night sky near the pole star.
What happened after they came out of the lily flower?
Well, Anubis, god of embalming and the dead, came to the young gods and gave them one of the most important jobs of all. They were to protect the souls of the dead, like Ankh Hor, on their journey to the afterlife. Each one of them was given responsibility to protect one of the 4 most important parts of the body. Do you know what those parts are?
The liver?
Yes, that's what Imseti protects.
The lungs?
Good! That's the one Happy looks after.
The, stomach?
Well done! That's Dwamutef's responsibility.
Oh, and the intestines?
Excellent! They're what Kebasenwef protects. Of course, there's also the heart, but this is where all of our memories and intelligence is kept, so obviously that needs to stay inside the body. OK, let's wrap him up then. Shall we get back to the story? So, now that they've been given their task by Anubis, they need to lead Ankh Hor on his journey to the field of reeds, just like you said. The trouble is that he will have to pass through all 12 of the gates and overcome the challenges at each one, so the Shining Ones help him in his journey. It's such a dangerous task, they can't focus on protecting Ankh Hor as he makes his journey without themselves getting attacked by all the monsters and the crocodiles and so forth. Because it's a really dangerous journey, Isis, their mother, and 3 other powerful goddesses have promised to help and protect them, whilst they protect the soul of Ankh Hor.
That sounds difficult. But how can the Shining Ones stop the evil snake Apophis from destroying Ankh Hor on his journey? Apophis is really dangerous.
Yes, you're quite right, he is very dangerous. So when Apophis attacks, the Shining Ones take a net at the 4 corners, the north, the south, the east and the west, and they bind him down with the strong net so he cannot move, and then they cut him up into little pieces, so Ankh Hor can hurry past to the next challenge. Can you remember what that is?
Yeah, he gets his heart weighed, right?
Right, but even if he passes that test, it's still not over. After all that, he still needs to get to the field of reeds. It's a really hard journey to get there, and he can't do it alone. So Imseti, Hapi, Duamutef and Kebasenwef help him to make the steep climb so he can get to the Field of Reeds and rest for eternity. Can you see then why the job we do as embalmers is so very important?
Yes, if we don't get this right and we damage something or get the wrong organ in the wrong jar, he won't be able to make the journey properly and he'll get destroyed. That would be awful.
Quite right, quite right. Now, stop chattering on, boy, and hand me those jars.
Sorry, Master.